right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Washington Redskins.
I'm so awesome. You just want to call me. I'm so awesome.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
That's the one you quit?
Almost what we call the green light.
Oh, it's a lot of those, right?
Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Nah, it's that one you had the Falcons in and quit.
First down, Jefferson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. On 2nd and 9, Watson rolling to his right. He's letting this one go for
pass interference. Thank you very much.
Wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. On 2nd and inches, Watson eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 16.
I don't know why they
game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll try the air now with Watson. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run it with Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I guess it was a draw, how slow that shit was.
2nd down and goal. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20.
I think the way this game
as
is
his
on,
guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Get him a second. See that, like he could not start me. Let's just nigga get Sam Darnold.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, that's one of them today, you know.
Hargraves with a pick. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Today. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first drive.
Oh, let me tell you how I just lost the game against the other boys, though, right?
They've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you
I swear to God, you know, Mike Evans, right?
But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive,
he's right in front of 2 defenders, 3 defenders around, right? He catch the ball one hand, first of all. I don't understand how he caught it, but he caught it. Once he caught it, Tino, It was 3 niggas around him. He bumped off, just kept bumping them. End up breaking out of that whole little joint. Watch my stream, Tino. I ain't gonna talk about it. Watch that stream. I'm just at that point. At that point, I was off scan.
Here's Watson.
Oh yeah, I'm a good pick.
Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Jefferson. And he is going to be stopped cold.
I don't even know how to
the
do
line of scrimmage.
man.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Throw left side, complete to Moss. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Darnold on 1st down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
I'm trying to get my DN X Factor. I'm using him so he can get his sack.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. Thomas has got it, complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards.
So I can blitz with him. Sample.
The 1st down completion.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And Thomas has it. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. The Redskins have the 1st down on a pickup of 18.
And let's face it, that we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball,
85 hit power for
this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
He's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there
that's a
was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front.
Look at that team. I'm trying to go outside. He don't hold his block for it.
Guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Get your ass burned, boy.
Watson.
Oh, come
Nowhere
on.
to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Steps away. Going for Metcalf on the deep.
He got a little too much pro power for it. A little too much.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Taking it about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Touchdown, Washington.
Why give you the animation if he don't catch it?
His 11th touchdown of the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did in their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down.
What is that?
You start
Medium throw or
first down, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And on the left sideline,
what is with this nigga for today? What are you doing?
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one,
what was I gonna do? Bullet it? You know, that nigga was right on him at the time.
Field with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger.
The one before that. I'm talking about the one before that.
After the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah. The one I was throwing out of bounds.
They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Here's Watson going for the deep ball.
What is Deshaun today, folks?
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in
lucky
for
I caught that music there, bro. Because you just, nigga, you blowing me, bro.
Metcalf, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead.
I meant to figure it out. No, I didn't. Okay.
The extra point up and
this
good.
Nigga blowing me, bro.
And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
We'll see if it's that easy here.
Thank
Going
you.
for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Thank you. Come again.
Picked off at the 33.
And this the nigga I need X Factor on. Let's get it.
Put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
If I get one more touchdown, I'm putting my backup team.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Tino, once the third quarter hit, right, you got to remind me to put my backup quarterback in.
The Washington
third quarter, one get third quarter, one get fourth quarter.
And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Second down and 10. Darnold looking long for Thomas.
What are they going to call? Pass?
That'll be incomplete.
Defensive pass interference?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And
they're literally running right next to each other. They're going to bump each other.
Against them, but you have to like the effort there.
It's inevitable.
Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. And he'll get it down inside.
Darius Geis supposed to be huge, though. He's not huge.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Darnold. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
What's your nigga today? What are you doing?
That one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
You know, look how badly that nigga just.
First and goal, and they gotta be thinking a chance to get right
never
back
seen him
into
do
this
that before.
football game. On the ground, Geis, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
I've never seen him do that.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, two,
After the run, now Darnold to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Darnold off to Geis on the screen.
Of course they block everybody.
Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space.
Still putting my back up
with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
No, I'm still going to put my back at
midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
I should have ran that. Yeah, bro. He did a screen.
The Texans
I should have hit that
ready to
back
go
right
for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
Am I lobbing it? Is that what that is? That's why he just catching it like that?
50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
So why he catch it like that then?
He's going. We got 36.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front.
When I threw that against you, nigga, they let you pick it off. I'm surprised they let him get it.
A lot of people might call this backyard football.
No, it wasn't. You didn't even do nothing. It was just a computer.
Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here.
What are you calling timeout? What are you doing, bro? Don't you try to quit, bro, because I'm really going to jab. Don't quit, boy. Don't you quit, you young monkey. Don't you quit, you young monkey, young whippersnapper, you. He gonna text me. I thought he was gonna text me. He said, "Come on with the timeout, man." Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to. I call the timeout so I can get a static.
So even if you run some type of
He's trying to run the clock out.
You're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
No, yeah, I'm feeling. I don't want him cry.
Better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Man, he has to text me.
So we have come to
trying to get my stats up. I leave you.
Two-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
What made me look at the franchise? Oh, because he did tell me he got to go to. I'm
Washington offense.
No, he said his show started at 7.
They have the ball
here
for the inaugural drive of the
Western
second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
He said his show come on at 7. It's only 4 o'clock.
Start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half.
So he got to be in Western
Town.
And
they're scripting
like
something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Well.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Marlon Mack run faster than him. So I'm going to put Marlon Mack at it. But I think he's more elusive than Mark. Well, I think Marlon Mack more. I don't know.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then,
a big scene, and he might go all the way. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Marlon Mack, 85 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Now the try here for the extra point. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on.
What?
Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15,
I'm going to knock his brains out.
Bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
I got a piece of suck, bro.
It smells terrible. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A Redskin first down, the pickup 15 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
6-6, bullet high.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be corralled.
Yeah. Nothing. I told him let me put my subs in. He said okay. Oh no, Jamar Jefferson faster than all of them, but I don't want to put him in. Okay. No. I'm trying to boost my players up. And when I'm playing weak niggas, I put all my subs in. Simple. They wouldn't. They won't never get upgraded, Tino. They get upgraded when you're doing really good at getting nigga like 1+1. But they will never really get upgraded if you don't use them.
Have them on the move on first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Tay Davis
I'm really not
on the tackle.
Nothing you're saying.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time.
I ain't surprised, though.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
McCoy.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
I hate how they want to. I'll be switching at last second.
Spreading to the punt
if you
team
switch at
now.
last
This one
second
goes all the
and
way
get
into the end zone on the fly, so
a
that'll
better
come back to the
opportunity.
20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
He'll drop to throw. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
He said he's going to the right side. I'm trying to blitz with this nigga, but all he doing is running the ball. It's no fun. I'm saying, bro. I was losing terribly,
Washington
nigga.
offense at the line and ready to roll. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
If he get a sack or something, if he get another sack, he cool.
In their
You
head.
gotta pick six.
And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Oh no, he needs to hurry it. Come on, though.
Like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
I got a league game
And
after
you're
this.
probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
I'm going full.
It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Geis. And an alley to run. The 40.
Oh, why you ain't just take the touchdown, bro? Don't do that, bro.
They
Don't do
really
that,
need to
bro.
get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis.
There is Geis. That nigga just
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, bro, so don't feel
This
happy
drive
about
is
this,
pretty
bro.
clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they
Back,
just
bro,
stick with it.
damn.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry here for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Geis.
Ooh, he got my little ass.
And down
He
inside
got
the
me,
15,
Tino. You saw that?
shy of the 10.
I ain't think he was gonna really
Defensively with this lead.
How
in
you
the
gonna
fourth
get
quarter,
injured and I
guess
need you to
can
get
allow a run
X
of that
factor? It
magnitude.
don't work
You're
like
right
that.
about that, but really the focus has got to be, don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
And a pickup of about 4 down
He
inside
won't
the 10
return
to
for
the
this
8-yard
game?
line.
How?
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are,
That's the
they've
nigga I was
got to
trying to
pay it
get.
off with
2
some points.
sacks, Tino.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and
Don't know.
6.
He didn't even just do shit.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Okay, just like that.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down right on the
He
edge of the
literally
goal
just ran
line
the whole
at about
fuck
the
out.
1-yard line.
Damn.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type
I need
of
one
running back.
touchdown with what's
I mean,
called.
this
I'm good. I'm
size,
good.
this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking
You
about
got X
it.
factor?
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to
there's
see
Geis.
consistently. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided
I should let him
affair.
score. What
So
am I
it's
doing?
Redskin football here as we welcome you back.
No,
They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. A run for Nick
Listen,
Chubb.
Reed don't do no. He
And
don't
he
do
is
no.
met quickly
No.
in the backfield.
He don't do no flip
Down
pass.
he goes, folded
No
like a
flip
lawn
pass,
chair.
right? No flip
That'll
pass.
set him back with
No
a
flip
loss
pass
of
here.
3 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. They run it again with Chubb. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I understand, bro, but I need it. I want to call it
They're
timeout, but I think
just
he's going to
playing
quit
for
if I call
pride
it.
at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Blue Dan. Blue Dan.
They'll run for it. Geis. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to cash.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
I did. Just to get the fucking game over because I couldn't do nothing else if I would caught Thomas else with it.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Texans, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got another game. Oh, that shit was weak though.